We're so excited that you're here today. I'm Debbie Zugates. I'm the Director of Admissions here at Duquesne, and I welcome you to the Spiritian Division Accepted Student event. Thank you for spending time with us this morning, and I hope you all are staying well and during this very challenging time in our lives. So this event today is to help you and enlighten you so that you can get an overview of the program, meet some staff members and student representatives, as well as other campus representatives. During this event, you do have the opportunity to ask questions. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you'll see chat, and you can type in a question, and many of us will jump in and answer some of those questions. We may even pose the question to the group so that everyone can hear what your question is and get a good answer. So let's start the event. I have the privilege this morning to introduce to you an exceptional teacher, an ethical leader, and a woman of deep faith and strong values, and the founder of the Michael P. Weber Learning Skills Center and the director of the Robert and Patricia Gussin Spiritian Division of Academic Programs, and my friend, Dr. Judith Griggs.
Well, good morning, everyone, and let me say a big thank you for visiting with us today. It is indeed my joy and delight to introduce you to the Robert and Patricia Gussin Spiritian Division of Academic Programs. I think it's important that you know something about the values and beliefs of a group of people with whom you are considering associating and joining forces. To that end, I am going to briefly talk about the heart and soul of the division, who we are, and where that has led us, which is represented very concretely in the accomplishments of who? Our students. So I proudly say, you will see. The Gussin Spiritian Division of Academic Programs offers a comprehensive network of services. Those services are designed to assist students in the development of the strong academic and social skills they need to be successful learners and to earn a college degree. Our services are delivered based upon a philosophy that recognizes the uniqueness and the individualism of our students. We work to maximize each student's learning potential by pursuing our mission, which is teaching, caring, and building futures through a community of excellence. So, who we are. We cherish our relationships with our students and parents and work to nurture them through respectful and honest interaction. The relationships we develop with families, each family, affirm our assertion that we work together in partnership to make our students' time at the university a rewarding experience for everyone involved. Well, along those lines, I would like to share with you 8 statements upon which our work at the university with our students is built. And so we came up with these belief statements. And so we're going a little deeper now into who we are. These statements serve as well as our mission as the underpinnings of our service to and our relationships with our students. And so those statements are, we believe that each person's uniqueness and individuality must be respected, and that diversity must be encouraged and celebrated. We believe that all people need nurturing support from family, friends, and other resources. We believe that it is a strength to seek and to provide support. We believe that community develops from the need of individuals to receive and to provide support. We believe that we can provide an environment for the development of community among and between our students and our division. We believe that people are accountable and responsible for the consequences of their choices and actions, and we believe that all students with whom we work, have the potential to succeed. The summer semester is a special time for us. Now, it looks, of course, a little different from what it has in the past. In the past, students were spending 5 weeks on campus. Well, students will still be spending 5 weeks with us, but in 2 phases. 4 of those 5 weeks will be online, taking courses, and 1 week, the 5th week, will be on campus. So just as exciting, just as profitable, but just done a little differently. The summer is the time when the blessing of opportunity presents itself. The boundless possibility-laden journey with each cohort that is assembled each year begins in the summer. As a division, we begin to build community, to work with, to interact with, develop relationships with, and to set our sights on many achievable goals, such as quality point averages that represent hard work and smart work. Dean's lists. Now that means students, and many of ours do, achieving 3.5 or better quality point averages. That's a goal. Productive relationships and friendships. And of course, a major goal is graduation. Well, let's take a look at how well our students have done. As I said in the beginning, I'm going to give you some concrete information about how well our students have done. So let's begin with the retention data. Between 1997, the inception of the division, and 2019, 1,366 students have been enrolled in the university as Spiritian Division students. Of that number, we look at retention. Now, we are very data-driven, and so we follow each of our cohorts, each of our freshmen that form the freshman class. We follow them through to graduation. Universities throughout the United States follow, and they're not that they maybe don't do other stats, but they focus on that first to second year retention, primarily because what studies show is that if students move into that second year, remain at your institution, they're there for the remainder of their time until they get their degree. So we're always benchmarking, that means comparing our performance, our progress at the division with the university at large. So our first to second year retention as of 2018 is 82%. The university's is 87%. And during that stretch of time, and I always am happy to point this out, we have beat the university 5 times. So our retention during those 5 times have been in the 90%. So it's one year 95%, 94%, a couple of 91%. So our students have stayed with us at an exceptional rate. Now on to the graduation data. Relative to graduation, of that 1,366 students, 491, a whopping 491 of them have graduated. And so, benchmarking again, the university, our 4-year graduation rate is 63% compared to the university at 71%. Impressive. I think the national graduation rate is something like around 51%. So both GSD and the university are doing quite well. How things fall out relative to diplomas. The baccalaureate degrees, 4-year degrees, 491. Now we break it out this way because we have 2 students, and our students have graduated from every school of the university. We have 2 students who graduated pharmacy, and we pull that out a bit because pharmacy is a 6-year program. So we put those numbers together. In terms of our total first degrees, we have 493 first-year total degrees. What we also have, as shown, is 33 students who have gone on and gotten advanced degrees, master's degrees at Duquesne University. Now, let me hasten to add that, of course, there are students, many of them, who have gotten degrees outside of Duquesne, graduate degrees. We do not have a number, a handle on that number. What I can say, and this comes to mind because I just recently heard from this student, we have one student who graduated in 3 years from Duquesne, and he is now preparing for graduation from Howard's Law School in May. Another student who was ended up being the Student Government Association president, and he is now in his 2nd year at Tufts University, and I think both of those students were political science majors. So all total, we have students who started out enrolled in the Spiritian Division. They're having completed a total of 526 degrees. Relative to that breakdown, and in terms of the schools from which these students receive their degrees, 43% of them, now this is mirroring the university, benchmarking the university again. These are the highest percentages in which students got degrees. So same with the university. In the Spiritian Division, 43% College of Arts. And I think the university is something like 27%, but that's still the highest for the university. For us, business, 41%. And same with the university, 2nd in line is business for the university at I think about 20%. Our 3rd is education at 10%. Our 4th at 2% is nursing, and tied with nursing is natural and environmental sciences. And finally showing are the schools accepting transfers, and that would be all 8 schools of the university. The School of Business, Environmental Sciences, music, liberal arts, Rangos, health sciences, School of Education, School of Nursing, School of Pharmacy. Our students have been represented in all of those schools and have indeed done us proud in having graduated with a degree. I do thank you so very much for spending time with us today and for giving us a chance to tell you about who we are, how we operate, and the documentable outcomes of our students. I do indeed hope you find your visit with us to have been profitable. Thank you again.
Thank you, Dr. Griggs. I think now we'll take a few minutes to introduce to you some of the staff members for the Patricia and Robert Gussin Spiritian Division program. So let's see who we have with us today.
Good morning. I am Dr. Holtep, and I am honored and privileged to serve as the Associate Director of the Gussin Spiritian Division of Academic Programs. And I think each staff person is going to introduce themselves, and then I'll be back.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Vicky Busch. Welcome to Duquesne University. And I will serve in the role as your academic advisor and as one of your counselors for the academic year, including your summer, semester, fall, and spring. And so I'm the person that will get to know you most, as we will have lots of interactions as you move through your freshman year experience at Duquesne University.
Yes, I am Mr. Bridges. I am one of the student advisors. I will be also helping you along your way, and also run several programs for Duquesne. And I'm also the student ombudsman. So that means if you have any problems with different areas of the campus, I'll help you access the grievance procedures to walk you through those processes and support you through your journey.
My name is Mrs. April Wade, and I am the Assistant Director for the Gussin Spiritian Division of Academic Programs, as well as the Weber Learning Skills Center. I am also the tutorial coordinator for the Weber Learning Skills Center, and our center is actually the tutoring hub for all of the university. We provide unlimited free tutoring to each of our students in most subjects, most courses. Our goal is pretty much to provide you with the resources to help you succeed academically. And we also work with students to help them improve their college study skills in areas such as time management and organization and test-taking strategies. We do all that we can to provide whatever resources that you need based on each individual, and we look forward to serving you. So congratulations on your acceptance to Duquesne University, and I hope to see you in person soon. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is Josephine Rizzo, Mrs. Rizzo. I am the Pennsylvania ACTS advisor, and I'm also the reading specialist for both the Gussin Spiritian Division of Academic Programs and for the Michael P. Weber Learning Skills Center. So, when you're on campus and you're having some challenges and, because now we're looking at, high academic rigor with the content, and you need some tips and some strategies, you can certainly come and see us. I work closely with Ms. Wade with the tutoring to help you. And I just want to congratulate you all and let you know that this is a wonderful program. Not only am I working in the division and with the Learning Skills Center, I am a parent of two students that are currently attending undergraduate work at Duquesne. One is an athlete for the women's soccer team. So, go Dukes. And we're so happy that you are here joining us, and hopefully you'll, be here on campus with us. And I know that things are challenging for you with this COVID-19, and it is for us too, but I want to let you know that, we are upbeat, we are positive, and things will get back to normal, and we have some wonderful things waiting for you when you get to campus. So again, congratulations to you all and welcome.
Hi, I'm Amaya Ranade. As the title says, I'm the assistant to the director of retention and evaluation. The short form is retention specialist. I'm the statistician guy, the computer guy, the numbers guy. I keep track of the student records, their graduation data, their retention data. And I also, in the past, I've done the research and info skills class in the summer that Dr. Hotep will go over in a short while. And welcome to Duquesne.
Hi, I'm Mary Dodd. Welcome. I am the administrative assistant for the division and the center.
My name is Hannah Dovish. I'm a receptionist. I'm the first person meet all the students and anybody who stepped into our department. Thank you.